then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Clowney in at the four-man position. And for New York, sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Hart. And it's McBride in at the point guard. And thinking back to last year's East semifinal, and this was a big discussion among us here at the table, the Bucks beat the Hawks 110-102 in Las Vegas.
Atlanta had the lead going into the fourth, but Giannis and the Bucks took over down the stretch. The Greek Freak ended up with 32, 14, and 9, one assist away from a triple-double.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. When Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
That free throw good from Aldridge. Both free throws good from Aldridge. Now McBride. Pass to Clarkson. New York moving the ball around. Bridges outside. 4 on the clock. Towns wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Thomas passes to Aldridge. Here's Clowney. To the paint. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
McBride passes to Bridges. McBride's shot is off. Nice move. And it's Demon missing. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Clarkson against Thomas. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
They're a little slow out of the gates, just 1 for 4 from the field so far.
It's rebounded by Towns. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Clarkson outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to him.
Aldridge down low. He's covered by Clarkson. Aldridge can't get it to go. New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. To the inside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
Aldridge, the pass to Claxton. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Knicks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's McBride. Last game he had 12. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Outside for Thomas. Aldridge left side. And the Nets, another 3.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
McBride passes to Towns. Back to McBride. Traps in the tray.
And, you know, the height of Towns gives him an advantage in seeing the floor so well. He's excellent at making these nice passes.
Brooklyn trailing. Here's Demon. His last outing, he had 18 points. Fires from 14. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
To the right side. Claxton the pass to Aldridge. Thomas inside. He's against Bridges. Thomas's shot is off. The Knicks have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Hart, wide open. He fired. From outside, off the mark. Down low, and stolen by Hart. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He dropped 50 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
At the Hart. Lets it go from deep. Good, and the assist goes to town. And it's 6 points for Josh Hart.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, New York, 8 games out.
And seeing where the Knicks are, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Thomas, that's good.
And Cam Thomas just does a great job there, absorbing the contact on his way up.
Outside, Towns. Pass to Kolek. Hart outside. There's a good screen to the middle. And that one's good. Kolek. And the Knicks lead by 7.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Aldridge, no one around him. A three-pointer is right on target. Aldridge has got 13.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Hart outside. That's a 2 from Towns. Rebounded by the Nets.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Thomas kicks to Aldridge. Another 3 for Brooklyn.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
The Knicks shooting 47% here so far. Pass to Towns. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 10.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Nets trail by 4. Here's Demon. Aldridge, the pass to Claxton. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Marching outside. Hart outside. Inside. Pass to Kolek. There's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Nice vision that time from Towns. And, you know, he's got that skill set.
Outside Aldridge. Another 3 for Brooklyn.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And a new group in for the Nets. And now a quick look at some very potent men in the middle lately. highest scoring big men in the past 10 games. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
You know, there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
Which is what makes that such an interesting collection of players for me. So much contrast in their methods, but success all around. It goes to show how many different ways there are to get it done in the post.
Bridges against Aldridge. Williams kicks to Martin. To the paint. Here's Wolf. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Bridges dishes to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Boy, I like the way Towns is engaged on offense. Feels like he can score from anywhere on the floor.
Back to Aldridge. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. 21 points for Aldridge.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Pass the Abasele. To the middle. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job of taking to the rim and get the finish.
Outside Martin. Outside Aldridge. Williams for three, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Knicks lead by 2. And the switch here. Diawara's checked in. The Nets also changing it up. Tony's checked in. And it's Cameron Thomas in for Zaire Williams. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Kolek. Here's Diawara. Some nice passing by New York here. Just 5 to shoot. Bridges, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. Nets trail by 4. Setting the 4 for the Nets. Aldridge is out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Thomas. And it's Clowney in at the 5, roaming the paint. Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher, rolling out of picks for the lob.
Thomas off a pick from Aldridge. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Knicks leading by 4. Here's Kolek. 7 points in the game. Pass to Bridges. Down low. Here's Diawara. Banked in off the glass. Diawara's got his first points of the night.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Nets trail by 6. Aldridge with a screen on Bridges. Man passes to Aldridge. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's New York with it. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Aldridge.
And during his time in the league, the assist numbers have steadily improved for Thomas.
A kick out to Towns. Pass to Colin. Now Bridges. Aldridge is covering. Now Towns. And here is Bridges. Clock at 4. Here's Golick. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Looking now at some numbers for Aldridge. He's been dominant over the last month. He's averaging 55 points, 14 assists, and 10 rebounds. And really just excellent numbers. I like what we've been seeing from him across the board.
I do too. I mean, he's playing with much more focus now and a much higher level of intensity.
And Clowney can't get it to go. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Back over to you, Kevin.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Thomas against Hart. Thomas, that's good. Thomas got the lead up to 2 now for Brooklyn.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Hart with the screen for Bridges. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Claxton. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Thursday, they'll be facing Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat. Then on Sunday, they'll face off against Brandon Ingram and the Toronto Raptors.
And looking at the Philadelphia matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Robinson's checked in for New York.
With just about every shot in his bag, Clarkson is an elite-level scorer.
And the shot goes in. And now it's 27 points for Aldridge.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
To the inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. These players have excelled at setting up their teammates this month. The 2K leaderboard shows us the recent assist leaders. Well, you look at Aldridge, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
Stolen by Clarkson. Here's the break. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Clarkson. Towns has got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
46.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Demon, that's good. Demon's got his first basket of the night.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basket.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Thomas. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Shot clock at 5. Here's McBride. Rebound, Brooklyn. Aldridge has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Down low. Nets passing it around. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Nicholas Claxton.
Unfortunately, his block numbers have been going down the last couple seasons. Offensive players seem to have figured out ways to get around him to limit his impact.
Towns sets the pick for Clarkson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Clarkson's got 7.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Aldridge taking his time here to the wing right side. Here's Deming, defended by McBride. Outside for Thomas. Goes up from the top of the key. Robinson pulls it in.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Clarkson. He nails it, and we're tied up. 9 points in the game so far. The Nets have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Back to Aldridge to the left side wing. Inside, Clowney, and a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Aldridge has got 6 assists now in the game. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Knicks. He moved. And there's another one for the Knicks.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Now, here's Aldridge. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. The Nets, 52.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an energy.
Oh, this is why I love the NBA Cup. Ernie, you know what I mean? I mean, these semifinal games, they feel like playoff games.
Yeah, the battle for the East.
And now on to the injury rundown. This team trying to fight through some missing pieces. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We are just one half away from finding out who will be headed to the championship game of the NBA Cup. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Josh Hart out there with Towns, and it's McBride in at the 1. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Pass to Towns. Clock at 6. Back to McBride. Over Deming. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Towns, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup nightmare for defenses.
And let's take a look at Karl Anthony Towns' numbers. His last 10 games have been exceptional. 4th in rebounding, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Bridges against Thomas. Towns sets the pick for Hart. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Thomas. Again, the Nets for 2.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Knicks trail by 4. Towns a screen on Aldridge. Shot's good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got 13.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat is generally among the best in the league.
Both good from the line that time.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
Pass to Clowney. Aldridge a screen for 3. And Clowney can't get it to go. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. McBride passes to Towns. Bridges inside the 3-point line for the lead. That shot is off.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
A nice shot by Aldridge.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Knicks trail by 4. McBride passes to Bridges. Towns against Claxton. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Nick Claxton.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunity.
New York's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's McBride. The layup off target.
He'll miss some of these from time to time, especially when he feels some pressure on the way out.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Bridges kicks to Hart. And Hart throws it down.
Way too easy for Hart. This is why the defense has to push him out of the paint.
Hart, one of the better 2-way wings in the NBA, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's a versatile defender. Has really improved offensively recently, in my estimation. Was 2nd in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time. And over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
Clarkson taking his time here. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Nets leading by 3. Cuts off the pass. On the wing, Bridges unloads. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. At this break in the action, let's find out which rookies have been lighting it up from downtown this month. Well, you look at Aldridge, 2nd in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
You know, coming into the NBA, you knew he could stroke it from long range, and over the past month, he's shown us exactly that.
Just a high level of efficiency. That's the key. I mean, the quality of shots he takes, but also his fundamentals. Anyone can host a launch party. This guy is consistent ATM.
That's the Demon. Fires the 3, and the Nets miss again. The Knicks have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Clarkson for 3. Clarkson missing again.
He managed to knock down 1 triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
It's Thomas on the wing. 8 points for him, and it's good. 2 points. Thomas got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Thomas can spread his selection out on the floor, which keeps the defense guessing.
Here's Hart. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the Knicks making a change here. Kolic's checked in. Mann's checked in for the Nets. For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Guys, back to you.
Oh, yeah, he can knock them down. Thanks a lot, Allie. Robinson's checked in for Jordan Clarkson.
Number 23, Mitchell Robinson.
Here's Kolick. He's got 7. Towns is doubled. For 3, Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 5 assists in the game.
Mikal Bridges lethal in the catch and shoot. You've got to run him off those kinds of looks.
Pass to Aldridge. Cranes the three-pointer. Aldridge has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Back to Hart. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Another 3 for New York.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
73-71.
Aldridge up on top. Defended by Bridges. And it's Aldridge missing.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
Physical play from Bridges under the hoop, making sure to win that foul
call. Substitution on the court.
To Clarkson to take the lead. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight, setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Aldridge is out there with Demon. Then there's Cam Thomas. And it's Clowney in at the 4 slot. McBride with the ball. Pass to Hart. And he drives in. Out to Bridges. 5 on the clock. Clarkson for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. And it's a tie ball game.
That's his second-made three, first of this half.
For Brooklyn, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Now here is Aldridge from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Clarkson for three. And again, it's a New York three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
A nice shot by Aldridge.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Towns is double. Clarkson for three. The shot, no good. Brooklyn's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
And stolen by Aldridge. To Demon. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Clowney. Count it, and the foul. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
Really a terrific find there, and he not just a triple-double with that assist. He's just been everywhere tonight.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Brooklyn?
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And there's the drive. Now Clarkson launches it. Down he goes for three.
Of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
What a finesse finish on the land.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's NP. Knocks down the three.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to...
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry. Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Both free throws good from Aldridge. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 10. A 15-footer. No good. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting extremely well here lately. Around 61% in the fourth. New York, they're working against the clock now. Another chance here. And he figures it out with the lay-in.
The total answer for this team. Clarkson on one tonight.
And here is Aldridge. Here's Clowney. Strong move off the glass.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Nets.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Aldridge.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
Claxton with the steal. All by himself. And he gets off the break with the jam.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
121, 111.
Here's MP. Another bucket. Wow!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Good!
Next lead, 123.
And Brooklyn has possession. Leaves it in off the window.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult,
The official
previous play is
to review the play.
action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Kolek.
Next lead, 125.
MP fires. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They've moved their way through the east side of the bracket and are headed for the final game of the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just one game. Winner takes all. You know they're going to be bringing that competitive fire. They want to be the ones hoisting that cup.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
An incredible display of shot making and clutch play, MP, as you reach the half-century mark in a win. You look like you are not going to be denied. Was there any extra motivation for you in this one?
No, not when the game first started. I was just trying to let the game come to me. But the more I let the game come, the better I felt. It was like the game made itself at home in my living room.
What does that mean exactly?
It means I was perfectly at home, perfectly at ease, Jennifer Quintana. I knew where everyone was going to be at every...
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thanks, Jen.
setting your own Spurs Night Squad poster, then be sure to attend our next giveaway night when we're handing them out at the door. See you there.
If you still want to be a part of any upcoming games, please visit us online or aisle ticket booth for available tickets.
The best way to get your Maryland NBA tickets, your phone. Just download the Spurs app and click on the ticket button. Spurs fans, we have a giveaway day coming up. The first 2,000.
A look at the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. And we welcome you to the championship game of the NBA Cup. I'm Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. This is a big night in the NBA season.
And guys, it really is. These teams have worked so hard to get here, and they're both looking to get their hands on the trophy. I don't think they'll hold anything back. This is going to be a good one.
Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. Here's a look at some of the stats for him.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
So the Nets starting five. Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. Aldridge is out there with Demon. And it's Claxton in at the center. And for the Spurs, Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. Fox and Castle are their guards, and it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC, another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
Johnson surveying the floor. Barnes outside. Over to the wing. Outside, Fox. 5 to shoot. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And over the years, Fox has developed into a consistent 3-level scorer.
Pass to Aldridge. Here's Claxton. Defended by Wembanyama. From outside the arc. Clowney, good.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Wembanyama. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Here's Castle. Cox from outside. It's hauled in by Claxton. Aldridge left side. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Outside, Fox. On the wing, Johnson. Nobody near Barnes. Off target from outside. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. A nice shot by Aldridge.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Fox. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. Good on the triple. Castle's got 5.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
Here's Demon. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Going inside, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, thinking back to last year, the 2024 NBA Cup Championship, the Bucks defeating the Thunder 97-81, with Giannis Antetokounmpo being named the MVP of the tournament.
Yeah, Giannis with a triple-double in that final in Vegas, but it was defense that won it from Milwaukee, holding the eventual NBA champion Thunder to just 33% from the field. OKC had just 31 points in the second.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult,
The previous play is unbelievable.
it's so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay review.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Outside, Fox. 6 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Barnes can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The Nets working the ball around now. And that one's good by Aldridge.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. It's a 3-point game. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
You know what? At the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
Aldridge misses. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
Right wing. Back to Fox. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Fox has got his third basket of the night. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Barnes outside. Now, here's Fox. Guarded closer. Hassel misses. The Nets with the lead. With his first shot attempt. Again, the Nets for 2.
That mid-range distance, not a problem for Porter Jr. Such a smooth release.
Wow, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
And the Nets with possession here. Pass to Aldridge. On the wing, Porter. Drains it from beyond the arc. Porter's got 5 now.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Outside, Fox. Over Demon. Off the left rim and out. Brooklyn leading by 4. Porter kicks to Aldridge. Out to the right wing. Claxton against Vassell. Takes a step back. The kick out to Aldridge. Here's Clowney. Offline with his 3. San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. The offensive rebound. Wembanyama.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Aldridge with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean,
Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
That's certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Johnson is out there with Luke Cornett, and it's Harper in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. Outside Aldridge. Pass to Porter. Outside Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from the wing. Vassell grabs the board.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Johnson gets the bucket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Aldridge with a screen on Vassell. Aldridge, the pass to man. They're outside, and the Nets another 3.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Castle. Now Vassell. Back to Castle. Lays it up off the glass. Castle's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He ended up with 58 points, and he did everything else he could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Allie, we appreciate the update. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And one thing you gotta love about Johnson, his energy. The man doesn't take his foot off the gas.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for